Hello, my name is Simon, and I'm one of the three programmers working on the game Call of Duty. First of all, I want to talk about the game testing session we had for our game as part of the school project this is. So it worked out like this. We are a number of groups that each work on separate games. During the game testing, we test each other's games. But there were also a school class from another school with younger students and that tested our game. After they tested the game, we took their feedback so we could improve our game. The day started off kind of bad when we realized we couldn't connect to the game via two different computers, so we had to spend the morning fixing that. We realized that it had to do with the order that we called methods in our network manager. Tarek fixed this luckily enough, but the class from the other school left just after, so most of them didn't have time to test our game. But from the other groups and the few from the other school that was able to test it, gave us good feedback, both negative and positive, and we appreciate that. Now, over to what I have done since my last devlog I participated in. The first thing I worked on was finishing my respawn, and I thought I did, but when the day before the game testing, tested the game, we realized that there was off sync in where you spawned. And since I was busy that night and didn't have time to sit at home and fix that, Tara came to the rescue and made his own, which worked out better. I have a few ideas why mine didn't work, but I haven't had time to test them. But between doing the respawn and realizing the off-sync spawning, I worked on the HUD for the game with a time countdown and score showing. I also made a scoreboard that popped up when the game ended with the score for both teams so you could see who won. Here I found a bug that made it so that the scoreboard only popped up for one of the players. It turned out to be a mistake in the code I made for tracking time in some code I made during the first days of this project, where I resetted the time when the time reached 0, but due to delays one of the players' time never reached 0 before it resets, but it was at 0 the scoreboard got activated. After that, I started working on ragdolls to use instead of a death animation, but I might not be able to make it happen since the model does not work that well with a ragdoll. And due to switching between player prefabs, I need to redo some of the positioning for the ragdoll colliders, which might be a waste of time if we find a more important thing for me to do. That is mostly what I have done since the last devlog. I've been working on some bug fixes and hot fixes too, but nothing major. This will also most likely be the last devlog about this game since our 2 weeks work on this project have come to an end. But we will still work on this game for a few weeks, but not that many hours. Bye.